He's perfect from the line this time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Alvarado. Light covering. Pass to Williamson. Plays it up and banks it in. Williamson's got 7.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Here's Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Valanciunas with a screen on Brown. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And the technical free throw is good. Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. He has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
Here's White. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. White the pass to Bamba. It's stolen by Nance. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Marshall, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And so it's New Orleans with it, leading by 5.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Bamba setting the pick for Brown. And the dunk by Bamba.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Alvarado finds McCollum. Nance a screen on Brown. And it's blocked by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the finish.
Oh, yikes. Look out below. About that finish. Whew. And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. From 18 feet away, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Tipped away. Alvarado with the steal. He kicks it to Nance. Pass to Alvarado. Here's the 3, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Here's White. Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. The guard set is Alvarado and McCollum. Then there's Larry Nance. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
he makes the first. And both free throws good for White. And the Pelicans with possession here. Passes it to Marshall. Back to McCollum. A rebound by the Celtics. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks. Here's Marshall. Following the basket by Derek White. And the basket by McCollum.
Above everything else, McCollum is a scorer first. Even when there's contact, he'll find a way to finish.
In the corner, Horford with it. Here's Bamba, and the shot is good. Bamba's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The pass to Alvarado. Kicks to Nance. Poked away. Stolen by Bamba. There's Brown with the 3. No one near him. And the jumper falls for him. And it's a 6-point Boston lead. And look at how the hustle. Game has been going for the Celtics.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Some changes here for the Celtics. Bol, he's checked in for Bamba. Jason Tatum comes in for Brown. And it's Drew Holiday in for Derek White. And New Orleans also making a change. Jones is checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Bol sends it back.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
You got to be careful when Jones is anywhere in your vicinity. He uses that length to get the block, does Jones. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pelicans trail by 8. Outside, Jones. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Oh, Nance in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
This is a nice connection with Larry Nance Jr. Throw it his way. He'll take care of the rest.
A second-round pick in 2021, Brent Herb Jones immediately made an impact on the defensive end.
You wonder if being on the all-defensive team, or at least getting votes as a rookie, has changed Herb Jones' mentality about wanting to get Defensive Player of the Year. I know that sounds silly, but he's got the capability and versatility to be that much of an impact on the defensive end.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
Tatum, an assassin.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Wasted no time on that one. McCollum's got 13.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Jason Tatum missing his last shot.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here are the Pelicans now. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Nance sends a screen for Jones. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Used to getting pushed around a little bit, Larry Nance Jr. does a nice job of finding enough room to score.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Zinkis, he's checked in for Al Horford. The Pelicans also changing it up. Williamson is checked in for Marshall. And it's Ingram in for Trey Murphy.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 5. Here's Nance. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Nance has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Tatum on the wing. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Nance sends a screen for Williamson. Nice D from Porzingis.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
Boston leading by 4. Here's Porzingis in the corner. Tatum with it. Bol, a screen on Ingram. Bol controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Pass to McCollum. Back to Ingram. Now here's Jones. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. Jose Alvarado comes in for McCollum. Trent against Jones. And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
We're getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
Trent kicks to Holiday. Pass to Tatum. A 3-ball. Does not score. Only the 4th fail in 13 tries. Ingram against Trent. Ingram passes to Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Holiday. 8 points his last outing. Left side, Tatum. Over Jones. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the right side. Alvarado with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Williamson. Again, the Pelicans score.
Not just a threat from interior or around the rim. Williamson can also hurt you from the mid-range.
Boston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. New Orleans has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's the dish to Ingram. To the middle. Here's Jones. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pelicans shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Bol Bol. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Trent.
And for fans who follow year after year, it's so great to watch development in this league. Herbert Jones has a great build, a good defensive instinct set, and is growing on offense. This is a development guy.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Celtics have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Second team foul. At the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pelicans leading by 3. McCollum dishes to Williamson. Valanciunas with a screen on Brown. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, this is why you got to move Valanciunas farther away from the basket. Even when he's guarded like that, he's still going to make shots inside.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. The kick out to Brown. And the 3 ball is good. Brown's got 13.
And there's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Holiday, the pass to Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. This ball movement by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Holiday with it. And here's Porzingis. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
And a huge three there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans on top. They lead by a bucket. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
Well, certain years in the contest are more entertaining than others, Shaq. You know, it's hard for me to believe this field will not be entertaining. You look at the field. Look at all these guys.
Now let's check back in on our game and the powerful performance from Zion Williamson.
Oh, he's going hard in the paint. taking it right at the defense. I love his commitment to getting high percentage looks, Shaq.
Look, I don't do this often, but I'm bestowing upon him the Shaquille O'Neal badge of honor. Got to.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Jason Tatum is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Derek White. Then it's Bamba, and it's Brown in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. The Pelicans trail. McCollum feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Williamson. And no good that time. Nice D from Porzingis. And when Zion Williamson-Brent is on the floor, he's one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, but we got to keep him on the floor. That's the way that not only Zion's going to improve, but this is the way this team has a pathway to the playoffs.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now Ingram. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, when Ingram gets the ball on the inside, his length can really help him out to create shot opportunities.
And White kicks to Brown. Back to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up top, Tatum. Outside, White. The three-pointer, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, or it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep, thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. Third is Mohamed Bamba.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Let's take a look at the numbers for C.J. McCollum.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Back to Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And I know Valanciunas can be an enforcer on both ends of the floor, but right now it's all happening on the offensive end.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Williamson. Averaging about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And both free throws good for White. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Williamson with this screen from McCollum. Ingram outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game. You really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Brown against Jones. From about 19 feet. And it's Brown missing. New Orleans in the lead. McCollum outside. Williamson outside. Pass to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, when Ingram is this aggressive offensively, the refs notice it too.
And he makes all 3. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bamba a screen on Ingram. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Cullen passes to Williamson. For Porzingis, and it's Williamson missing. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Top of the key, Porzingis drains the 19-footer. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Tatum against Ingram. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for Jones. Fires it up. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot. And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
New Orleans has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Jones against Brown. Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find them.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Boston. Pelicans trail by 3. And the pass to Valanciunas. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown outside. Back to White. Pocket 6. Right side Tatum. Left side Brown. That one goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Down low. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from McCollum.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. That's a tough one there.
Back to White in the corner. Tatum with it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Here's Ingram. 17 points in the game. Mr. Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Bamba with the block. Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. Number 1, Porzingis.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
That free throw good from Brown. Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Derek White. And Brown drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pelicans trail by 7. Ingram kicks to Valanciunas. Bamba with the block. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to Williamson. Kicks it out to McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists here tonight.
CJ just so smooth and is a marksman from 3.
Now here is Holiday. He's defended by Alvarado. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. So for the Pelicans, Nance comes in for Valanciunas, and Trey Murphy subbed in for Ingram. Porzingis passes to Bamba. Bamba setting the pick for Brown. Right through the D for the layup. Brown's got 21 in the game.
Great determination by Brown. Wasn't going to let a little bump throw him off.
Pelicans trail by 6. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
changes here for the Celtics. Bol, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Trent comes in for Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Brown. Alvarado bounce pass. Here's Williamson. And Ball sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
New Orleans ball.
And the Pelicans with possession here. McCollum finds Nance.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Outside, White. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
From deep. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. Like, you can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
They get the rebound. Porzingis. McCollum against White. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He had a nice open look right there. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Quick trigger from Trey Murphy. This dude can let it fly.
Bol setting the pick for Holiday. And the dunk by Bol.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Williamson up top. By Porzingis. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Pretty good use of the screen and roll as Larry Nance Jr. does a great job of slashing right after setting the screen.
White finds Porzingis. Over Williamson. And there are the Celtics with another basket. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Celtics lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Trey Murphy is out there with Nance, and it's Alvarado in at point guard. Now a timeout called by Boston.
You love the energy of Jose Alvarado. He just brings it on the floor, a clear fan favorite.
That's such a unique style of basketball, the way he goes about his business. And if a coach is smart, you're not trying to change it one bit. Jose brings all of that and mixes it up every single night.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Bamba is checked in for Bol. Tatum comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Brown in for White. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Brown drives in.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. This is it to Alvarado. And here is Ingram. And another three for New Orleans.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Porzingis kicks to Holiday. This ball movement by Boston. Offensive rebound. Here's Brown. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ingram outside to tie it up. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bamba a screen on Ingram. Here's Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jab.
The pass to Jones. Shoots over Brown. Jones, no luck. Boston leading by 5. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Pass to Alvarado. Back to Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The first one falls.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
And so he makes both from the line. The Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Brown the pass to Porzingis. Offline with his 3. Pelicans trail by 5. To the inside. Here's Nance. Good on the short little jump shot. 16 points for Larry Nance.
Nice to see Larry Nance Jr. get his offensive game going. He doesn't dominate much on this end, but he's doing it now.
Now here is Holiday. He's defended by Alvarado. Tatum finds Holiday. Outside Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The 3 is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
These teams are dueling, and Brandon Ingram answers back with a triple of his own.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Tatum kicks to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ingram against Tatum. Pass to Jones. Alvarado with it. Back to Jones. The tray. Drills it from outside.
And the answer from Murphy, no surprise. He shot 40% for a season from 3. You want Trey from Trey.
It's stolen by Jones. Holiday with the block. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Jose Alvarado. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Jones kicks to McCollum. No good. That would have tied it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
First team foul.
And the first one drops. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
For 2 shots.
Good on both. Here's Alvarado. McCollum outside. Passes to Williamson. 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
Don't underestimate Zion's ability to work his way around defenders. Quick with the ball there and pretty shifty.
Tatum on the wing. The feed now to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Kicks it to McCollum. The pass to Williamson. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 20 points for Valanciunas.
We've seen Zion play that point forward very, very well. He's very adept at distributing.
Celtics leading by 3. And here's Holiday. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Herbert Jones comes in for Jose Alvarado. Jones against Brown. Takes it off the glass. Brown's got 34.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 5. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Ingram with the steal. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Holiday dishes to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Brown outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
For 3, Ingram. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Bamba setting the pick for Brown. Good, nice job down low. Brown's got 36.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Attention fans now on the court. Is your high squad. Get on and
New Orleans gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Valanciunas with a screen on Tatum. For 3, Ingram. And another 3 for New Orleans.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Feeds it to Bamba. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside. And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Ingram passes to Williamson. McCollum kicks to Williamson. Takes it from 10. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Big bucket from the big man as Valanciunas knocks it in.
Tatum against Ingram. The kick out to Holiday. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Well, for New Orleans, shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Ingram against Holiday. Bamba with the block. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
Pass to Ingram. Over Tatum. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Tatum. He kicks to Bamba. Celtics passing it around. Tatum draws the double. Holiday, no one around him. Drops in the tray.
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum against Ingram. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ingram. It's up a 3. They get it again. Valanciunas. Nice D from Porzingis.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Holiday, the pass to Bamba. Tatum on the wing. Into the lane. Tatum. Money.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Fifteen seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And McCollum's pace hasn't changed even under pressure.
Now here's Brown. Bamba a screen on Jones. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Launches it. And Tatum pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And White kicks to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. From 11 feet away, Green for 2 points. Brown's got 38 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Knocked loose. Driving inside.
And Brown really forcing the issue there on the drive, making the opposition get physical with
First team foul. At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. And so it's New Orleans with it. McCollum outside. Right wing. Here's Williamson. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. Now that's 17 points for Zion Williamson. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The lead is 2. White wide open. He fires. Buries it from 3-point range.
love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
White's gone an outstanding 3 of 4 from three-point territory. Valanciunas with a screen on Tatum. Down low. Valanciunas inside. Brown on him. Lays it up off the glass.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Bamba. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
And a smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ingram dishes to Valanciunas. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Ingram with the steal. For the finish. And slammed up by Ingram.
Ingram stepping up and sensing the moment.
The Celtics have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Screen by Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. They get it again, and they take the lead. McCollum's got 23 points.
Well, fearlessness by McCollum there, willing to take those big shots in the game's biggest moments.
They need this. Oh, Tatum torpedoes to the rack.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. So it's the Pelicans now. Ingram with it. Valanciunas with a screen on Tatum. Ingram. And Bamba pulls it down. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. It's Brown on the wing. Clock at 6. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. It's in!
It seems like Brown always has something cooking, and he shows up big when they need him most.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, what do you think?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
McCollum finds Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Tatum. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.